Hey tribe, so let's talk guns. Okay, let's talk handguns, your EDC. Um, what's good for you isn't good for me, and what's good for me isn't good for you all the time, right? So when you're looking to buy or purchase that firearm that you're going to use to carry, let's make sure it's comfortable. Let's go through, do some research, and figure out which guns you want to look at, and then go to your local gun shop, hopefully, and put one in your hand. Okay. So just getting on to it, when I want to recommend a gun to someone, it's because it's a good quality gun. I'm not saying it's for them. I'm just saying if you are looking for a good quality gun, check this gun out and put it in your hands and see if it is good for you. Because if it is good for you, that's a double win, right? It's a good quality gun and it fits you. Great. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Like this. This gun fits me great. I love it. It's that Smith & Wesson Competitor. I love the gun. It's a good feel gun. It's not an everyday carry, right? It's got a little weight to it. It's a metal frame, and it is pretty big, right? A little bigger than a Glock 17. So for me, it's not an everyday carry. Do I carry it in the gun shop every once in a while? Yeah, because we open carry it in the shop, right? I can tell someone all day, this is a great gun. You should go buy it. But it's not the right gun for an everyday carry for me. Now, you might get a guy that's 6'9", 320 pounds, and this thing's just a little guy to him. It could be fine for him, right? So I'm kind of hinting at, when you're telling someone or you're helping someone through the gun buying process, they got to put it in their hands. They got to do that. I think if you've watched this channel long enough, you know I like Glock. They're just comfortable to me. I can run them really well, all of them, right? I'm just used to that angle of them and their feel and their functionality. So I tend to like Glock a lot. Am I going to push it on everyone? Yes. No, I'm just kidding. But, talking to it, the Glock 26, it's just a little guy. We're empty. It's just a little guy, right? But a lot of people are, oh man, that grip is way too small for my hand. Now, the way I shoot is a lot different from how other people shoot. I like to get really high into that grip and clamp onto the top. So my hands aren't really touching the bottom of the grip at all. Everything is up top. So a short little grip doesn't bother me. And I think this is a great everyday carry gun. The Glock 26 is phenomenal for me. But I get it. Guys shoot different, so it wouldn't feel good for them. So someone's not going to come in and I'm not going to be like, you know what? I like it. You should buy it. You got to be the person that says, you know what? It doesn't fit me, but maybe the 43X has a little more grip room, does feel good. And that's what you'd go with, right? What feels good to you. Now, in saying that, it's not always just what feels good to you. Because a lot of times, if it's got a really good price on it, you see that Sky for $169. Ooh, this does feel good. I could use this. Well, okay, you're not buying the best quality gun that's out there. And things could happen. We want you to get into a good quality gun. Guns with good reputations and guns that feel good to you. So you got to pay attention to all that stuff when you're buying your gun, right? And this is mostly aimed at first-time buyers, because guys that go in and buy guns at the gun shop, after you get that first carry, or you traded up, you bought new ones, or you put some aside and you got that new one, we know what we're looking for, right? We know what quality, what feel we want. So this is more for new people. Get something that's going to be reliable, comfortable, and something that you can function, right? So what I mean by that is, there's guns out there, if you have arthritis or whatever, they're going to be really hard to manipulate the function of the firearm, right? So we want to make sure that when you're in the shop, at our shop anyway, we want to make sure that you know how to function it, or that you can function it. Because if you can't function that gun, if you can't move that slide, it's no good to you. All right. So go through the skillet and you know, look at all the ingredients and pick the ones that taste best to you. So go out, put a gun in your hand. Don't just scour the internet and say that one looks cool. I think I'm gonna get that. That one's cheap. I'm gonna get that. Okay. Or even opposite. This one's really expensive. Must be great. I'm gonna get that. Go into the gun shop, put them in your hand. Okay. Feel them out. Feel everything. Because the guys at the gun shop don't care if you're touching every gun, right? So go in there, test it out, have fun, get a good one, carry every day. Thanks, guys.